Oh, hello everyone. So here I wanted to make a video for people that are having a hard time using Oracle Live. I mean Oracle SQL Plus. So we're going to use Oracle Live. So I'm going to go to any browser that I have, either Firefox or Chrome. I'm not really very happy with either Safari or the Internet Explorer. They're not very good browsers, so please use either Firefox or Chrome or Google Chrome. Here I'm going to type Oracle Live. I already have a tab there, but I'm going to click in that link, Oracle Live. And then here I'm going to sign in. If you don't have account, you have to create an account. If you do, you just sign in with your username and password. And if you download Oracle XD, so you do have an account because it doesn't allow you to download without an account. All right. So how you use this? So here in Oracle Live, you have the home. That's that has here to see script and tutorials, start coding. Then you have the SQL here worksheet, like you input your statements or database here and you run it. Then you have my session. Wow, and this is going very slow. Let's go to schema instead. Here you look for your database. Quick SQL, you can type it here and get the output in the window to the right. My script is the database that you already have it. Here I have Karen. And so forth. So let's go start. I'm going to start with the SQL worksheet, the second tab from the top. It is going a little bit slow. Let me see. Maybe you can use SQL worksheet or quick SQL, either. Right? So let's go here. I'm going to go to my database that I have, Comic Book SQL. There's a few ways to do this. I'm going to do the easiest way possible. I'm going to go to my database. I'm going to right click. I'm going to say open with Notepad. Always open with Notepad. I'm going to press Control A for Windows, Command A for a Mac, and then Control C to copy, Command in a PC, and Command C to copy in a Mac. All right, just going to minimize this, close this one. So I copy my database. I'm going to paste this here, right? There's my database, and I'm going to run it. It's not supposed to take that long, but I guess my browser, my internet is going slow. So the first thing that I get here says table view do not exist. And it's correct because I put a drop table and I had never created this database. So obviously it doesn't exist. Okay, then I go, my table was created. I inserted the rows. A table created. I inserted the rows. So if I go through my database here, there you go. So I did the tables and so forth. That's great. So if I go all the way to the bottom, everything was processed um, perfectly. So I'm going to go and open this a little bit. So now here in the bottom, since I have my database after the commit, I'm going to give it space. I'm going to start now my queries. Select all from customer. And I'm going to run it. I click the green arrow to run it. It does take a long time too, compared to SQL Plus, because it's in the cloud. It'll take a few more seconds, hopefully. Excuse me. Okay, so if you go to the bottom, here is your output of your customer table. All right, perfect. So I want to continue. I want to say Select, how is last name? Last name, first name from customer where, mistake, where last name equals, so now we're going to use the logical operator, equals Morales, single quote, Morales, single quote, semicolon. So now we have another query. I'm going to run it. It'll take a few seconds. I see how in class that will be inconvenient because it takes forever to actually load. So this is the second one. So the second one is Bonita Morales is the output for the second one. So you can download this as a CVS file. I want to go and save this. So I'm going to click in the top right next to the run. I'm going to click save. And I'm going to call this comic book 1 because, probably I say public and public display name, Mrs. G. That's how some students call me. All right. And before saving errors. Oh, description. This is a sample of a comic book store. There you go. That's okay. Let's go do a private. Is that better? I guess area. Let's go get. I want to save it to my scripts. You guys see my scripts there? SQL types. On a general Oracle functions data model. SQL types. Area. So what is the area that you actually, let's see. I guess that one works. All right. So I'm going to go to my scripts. Here in that tab, I have the name of the database and all my work here. So I hope that was helpful. So when I save it, it was saved to my scripts right here. And I have two, Comic 1 and Karen 1. So I hope this was helpful.